Alright, hey there, and welcome to Game 2 of the exhibition matches in the Lorado Wild West custom Magic set.
Hi.
So this time around, Abby and I made some new decks just to test out the mechanics and how the set kind of feels and flows. And this time I'm playing white-black Renown, so the Outlaws and the Heroes. So it should be kind of cool. Almost all the creatures in the deck have Renown and a couple other things. And Abby will be playing green-red Natives.
Yes.
And more animals and spirit animals and kind of cool things like that. So this is my opening hand here. I'm going first. I have my 2 lands, which is great. I have Skeletal Deputy, very strong card. I have Pinebridge Randit, great if I draw any land. Death Cheater, also an excellent card with the straight mechanic that we saw last time. Voracious Wendigo, just a couple of sacrifice things in the deck as well that I wanted to try out. See You in Hell, which is an interesting removal spell. And I just want to take 1 second to point out here the really excellent flavor text that this set has. Just the 310 to the underworld is leaving the station, and I've got 2 tickets.
Ooh.
And then there's Voracious Wendigo, which says, some sell their soul to live forever, some sell it just to survive 1 winter. If you've heard of Wendigos, I think that might make sense. And then Pine Ridge Bandit, wanted for arson, train robbery, smuggling, murder, cattle rustling, extortion, and jaywalking.
Wow.
What an outlaw. All right, well, I'm keeping my hand. You keeping yours, Abby?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to play my Swamp, pass the turn to you.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, so anyway, so next we have our black and white. So next turn I think we'll play Skeletal Deputy, who seems very strong. He has Renown, and when he dies, if it was Renown, we can return it to the battlefield, so seems great. Abby has a 1-drop, Spellslinger's 6-gun. So it enters the battlefield with 6 charge counters on it. That's its ammo. And you can remove a charge counter and pay 1 to give the equipped creature +1/+0. So pretty cool. We put in a couple of the artifacts and equipment into the decks just to see what they look like. Whoops.
Test them out.
Did I just draw 2 cards? I did. So we will move this to the top of the library and we will shuffle. We drew a Plains, which is very good. And yeah, we'll go ahead and play our Skeletal Deputy and see if he can get Renown. Go ahead.
All right.
So these equipments are pretty interesting. I mean, it is a little complex needing to have a lot of charge counters on all of the equipment, but I think it's very interesting play-wise because you can activate the ability more than once, and it's very flavorful, so we'll see how it works out. And Abby's first creature is Diamondback Naga, who has the Warband ability, so that's kind of the theme of Abby's deck is Warband. You can pair 2 creatures when they attack. And as long as this one's paired, they both have Death Touch, so
yes.
Pretty good. All set?
Yep, all set.
Alright, so we will untap, draw, and we get Hogtie. Ooh, so Hogtie is like a pacifism. It says, enchanted creature can't attack or block as long as you control a creature. So what we could do this turn is we could either play Hogtie on the Naga, get in for 3 damage, get Renown. That feels pretty good. Or we could play this Pine Ridge Bandit and just kind of get more stuff on the board. The only problem is if we do that, then if Abby plays something next turn and then she doesn't attack with this, then we might not be able to get in with our Deputy. Yeah, I feel like we should just take advantage of our situation, and we're going to play Hogtie, and we'll attach it to Diamondback Naga so it can't attack or block, and we'll attack with our Skeletal Deputy.
I'll take it.
Alright, so you take 3.
Yep.
And then this guy gets Renown. I will add a green counter, so he's a 4/2, and we'll pass the turn.
Alright.
So the reason we did that instead of playing the Bandit right here, this would have used our mana more efficiently. But first of all, this guy's going to be a big threat on its own. Just having Death Touch is going to make it miserable to block throughout the entire game. So I just want to get rid of it if possible. And also, like I said, I just want to kind of get him for some damage right now and get this guy up to a 4/2 and turn on his ability, since I think it's very, very strong. Alright, we have Kyeri Brave, Warband, and in this Warband it gives them both first strike. Alright, so that's another pretty good one.
Yep.
Untap, draw. Nice, drew a Swamp. Wow, we're doing pretty good. So we don't want to... So we'll see if we can cast the Wendigo or the Bandit, but for now, yeah, let's go ahead and start getting in, I guess. So we'll attack with our Skeletal Deputy.
Alright, I guess.
Abby can block if she wants. Or she can take 4, but if she blocks, then this guy's just going to come back to the battlefield. So
yeah, it's not worth it at this point.
So you're going to take 4?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm feeling really good over here.
No, don't feel good. I want to win.
So I think we'll just go ahead and use our mana more efficiently and play Wendigo and pass the turn.
Oh, that Wendigo. All
Because
right.
we do have a few other token generators in our deck, so if we can like make a couple tokens, then this ability gets very strong where we can just make him indestructible pretty much whenever we need, so should be pretty good. And then next turn, it could also be if we draw a land, then we might be able to play this and this. So we'll see what happens. All right, so Abbey has Vengeant Pact Maker with Warband, and her Warband gives them Menace. Ooh, okay, fair enough.
Yep. Alright, so I'm not going to attack this turn again.
Right, because if you attack with this, it's just going to be a 2/2. It needs to pair with an attacking creature, since none of your other creatures can attack. Not so great. Alright, so we will untap, draw. We get Boomtown. Alright, cool. So we'll play that. We'll gain a life up to 21. And what should we do here? I mean, if we could just see how combat goes and then go from there. Let's see. Or we could play this guy. Yeah, let's just go to combat and see what happens. So I'm going to attack with both of our guys.
Alright, so I think I have to block here at some point.
Yeah, you're just going to take 8 down to 5? That doesn't seem like a winning proposition. I think you need to go on the defensive a little bit.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to block the Wendigo.
Alright, so you're blocking the Wendigo and not the Skeletal Deputy?
Well, I mean, if I did, it would just come back, right?
Yeah, it comes back as a 3/1. It's not Renown anymore, so it's up to you. So, I mean, or you could just take 4 and see if you can find a removal spell for it or something. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll just take 4 and see if I can find a removal spell for it. It's probably not the best move to make, but I'll try it and see.
Alright, so what I'm thinking here is I'm just going to go ahead and play Swamp and Plains, and I'm going to cast See You in Hell.
What?
So I'm going to choose 2 target creatures. I'm going to choose the Wendigo, and I'm going to choose the Vengeant Pact Maker. So when the Wendigo dies this turn, the Pact Maker dies as well. So
oh, wow.
See You in Hell. So these guys, the Wendigo and your Kairi Brave trade, right?
Yeah.
All right, and then this thing triggers, and it kills your Vengeant Pact Maker as well.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I guess I should have blocked. Ooh,
I guess so.
Good card.
Then we will tap 3, pay a life, and we will play our Pine Ridge Bandit. And pass turn to you.
All right, let's see what I can do.
Well, you're not doing too much.
Yeah,
let's see if you can mount a comeback at some point. What do we have in our hand still? Ooh, Death Cheater? Yeah, so right now if we play Death Cheater, then we have a straight of 2, 3, 4, so that means we could get back 3 creatures from our graveyard. Wow. But we only have 1 currently. Alright, so we have Highesty Courser with Warband, and whenever it becomes paired, then you untap the creatures. Sure, seems decent.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, but unfortunately...
So, yeah, it's like, do you want to equip the gun to it and pay a life? You can't even activate the gun's ability,
yeah,
so I don't know.
It's not even worth it.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll try.
So we'll untap and draw. Hoof Deputy. Alright. A lot of interesting centaurs in this set. So, that's a 3/3. Yeah, let's go ahead and get aggressive. We'll attack with both of our guys, our 4/2 and our 3/2.
Alright, well, let's see here.
So you can either trade with our bandits, or you can reduce our deputy down to a 3/1.
Fortunately, I guess I'm gonna have to trade with the bandit, I guess. This is hard. This is a hard decision to make.
It is a hard decision. I think you gotta trade, though. Just prevent as much damage as you can. Alright, so you're gonna take 4?
Yep.
Alright, so you take 4 down to 5. And then these guys kill each other. Whoops. So 3/2 dies, and then we have a 2 and a 4. So if we play this guy, we no longer have a straight anymore because we lost our 3. Yeah, let's just go ahead and play Hoof Deputy. So 3/3 with a Renown 1. Pass turn.
Alright.
So, I mean, we could have played Death Cheater and get back, like, our Wendigo or Bandit or something, but I'm not that concerned right now. I'd rather wait until we can get back 2 creatures with this guy. So if we get another 3 in play, or 5 even, then when we cast this, then we'll have a straight of 2. So Campfire. Ooh. All right, yeah, it's another. Again, these decks aren't built to be completely optimal. They're just testing out a lot of the commons and uncommons and the themes of the set. So this Campfire is just another way of ramping in the set. And lets you tap a land and get red mana.
Sure does.
So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana this turn.
Yep.
No creatures.
Yep, and I'm gonna have to take a damage to tap that, which is really unfortunate.
All right, what do you got?
But
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're down to 4. Yep. And it's Minotaur Chieftain. Ooh, that's a big guy.
Yes, it is.
So he's just a 5/4 is pretty big here, actually. Warband gives the guys trample. Makes sense.
Staves off death another day.
Are you all set?
Yeah, I'm all set here. I'm going to end my turn and say go.
All right, so we will untap, draw, and we get Rally Ridge Lawbringer, 2/2 renown 1. Okay, fair enough. So, yeah, I guess what we'll do here... We could just attack, and then this thing's going to either trade with our Skeletal Deputy or eat our... Well, it has to trade with our Skeletal Deputy, because then if Abbey just takes the 4, she's dead. So yeah, seems good to me. So we'll attack with these two.
Obviously, I'm gonna block the 4/4 or the 4/2 or whatever.
Yep, you block the 4/2. You take 3.
Yep, take 3 down to 1.
Yep, not looking good. So these guys kill each other. Yep. But then, since Skeletal Deputy was renowned, we return him to the battlefield, that's really good. And I guess, yeah, we'll just play this Lawbringer and pass turn to you.
Okay, let's
Saving this just in case something crazy happens. Abbey would have to play 1/2 creatures to block or have 2 removal spells or something this turn, so...
Yeah, I didn't draw anything, I'm just going to concede.
Okay, makes sense.
I tried real hard.
Cool, so black-white kind of renown seemed pretty good there. It was very aggressive. I was pleasantly surprised, for sure.
Yeah, me too. I honestly thought that my deck was pretty aggressive.
The removal spells, the Hogtie and the See You in Hell seem very good. Cool. So let's go to round 2, see if Abbey can mount a comeback.
Yay.
All right, here we are for round 2 of White-Black Renown versus Red-Green Natives. This is my opening hand here. Abbey will be on the play since she lost last game. Yep. We have our 2 lands, pretty good. We have Sheriff's Steed, seems like a decent creature, whatever, just something to play. We have First Feather Elders, very cool, a 5-mana 3/3 Vigilance. Death Cheater again. Soulless Thieves, who we saw in the last exhibition, seems like a good Renown finisher. And Arrest, decent removal spell. So yeah, I'm good. You good too, Abbey?
I'm great.
All right, go ahead.
All right, here we go.
Let's see if Abbey can manage to put us on the defensive this game. Yeah, that Deputy last time was insane, but we don't have him now. Ooh, this is the rare in our deck, Nimbus Hog. I couldn't resist putting him in the deck after seeing him. Just a 2/4 flying for 4, pretty innocuous, but at the beginning of each combat we can tap or untap target creature. And that might not seem so great, but when we have a lot of guys with Renown that just want to get in for damage, being able to tap a creature and making them not able to block is pretty good. So we'll play Plains and we'll pass turn to Abbey.
All right.
So we'll be seeing probably... I mean, if we can just keep drawing some lands, then we can go Sheriff Steed on turn 3, Nimbus Hog turn 4, First Feather Elders on turn 5, and that's just a great curve in the air. So I'd probably be happy if we just draw nothing but lands for the rest of the game. And Abbey has Spellslinger's 6-gun.
Yep.
Okay, fair enough.
Go ahead.
All right, so we will untap, draw, and ooh, nice land, perfect. And we'll pass turn to Abbey.
All right.
So it's looking like we're going to cast our Steed next turn, and again, if we can just keep drawing lands, I don't really see how we can lose, because our deck is awesome.
How awesome is it?
It's at least as awesome as these birds wearing headdresses.
Ooh.
All right. Oh, you have nothing? Wow. Okay. Fair enough. What kind of hand did you keep over there?
I don't know, but you're still going down.
Okay. We drew Ghostly Presence. So when a creature dies this turn, return it to the battlefield, and we gain 2 life. Pretty interesting. It's an okay trick. But we'll play Sheriff Steed. Don't really give anything flying, but whatever. Pass turn. Just good to get a 2/2 flyer down. Start the beats. Put some pressure on Abbey.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you got something for 4 mana this turn? Seems like you do.
Yep, sure do.
And it's Hyesty Courser. Ah, okay, we saw that last time. So whenever it becomes paired, then you untap them. So it can still block. Not going to do much against the flyers, but whatever. Untap, draw. Nice. My wish came true. We might just draw lands for the rest of the game. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and attack. 2 in the air.
I'll take 2.
Alright, second main, we will play our Nimbus Hog.
Oh,
right.
It's so cute.
It is cute.
It's so fluffy.
So just let me know when you're going to combat from now on so we can activate his ability.
All right, but that's your job to keep track of that.
Fair enough, fair enough. Alright. So yeah, feeling pretty good. If we draw land next turn, we can drop the Elders. If we don't, then we can maybe just arrest something if Abbey plays something with reach or flying, or we can keep up Ghostly Presence, since I think Nimbus Hog is going to be really good at just letting us get in the air. So
yeah, I think before I do anything, I'm actually going to cast
5 mana.
Guns Blazing, and I'm going to do it to your Nimbus Hog.
Oh, no.
Simply because that sucker is going to get out of control.
Yeah, it is. Alright, so he didn't even get 1 trigger out of the Hog.
Sorry, man.
Oh, well.
Sorry, not sorry.
Alright, coming in for 3?
Absolutely.
1, 2, 3, down to 17.
Yeah. All Alright, and pass the turn. Go ahead.
Alright, so we will untap, draw, and we get Winged Constable. So, flying renown 1. When he becomes renown, we exile a creature until he leaves the battlefield. So, very good. I think we'll probably play him this turn since, we could play Death Cheater, get back our Nimbus Hog, but I'd rather wait until we get just a bit more value on Death Cheater. Maybe we could get 2 creatures with it or something. So let's go ahead and attack for 2 in the air. Abby, take 2 down to 16.
Yep, take 2 down to 16.
Alright, and then during our second main, we will play Winged Constable. Bum ba bum. And go ahead. And this lets us keep up Ghostly Presence as well. I don't know if we'll need it, but you never know.
I love the art for Winged Constable.
Oh, I know. The art in the set is really fantastic. I mean, I'm not sure how the person who created it managed it, but it really feels like they all kind of came from the same kind of style sets,
Yeah, absolutely.
Wild West birds. I mean, maybe Wild West birds wearing hats. I mean, look at this guy wearing a hat. Maybe that's a thing that I'm not aware of, but very good art choices all around.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to play...
Alright, so you have
this
4
guy.
mana.
He's a hooligan.
Ooh, Card Hall Hooligan. So haste, nice. So when it enters the battlefield, it gets +X/+0 until end of turn, where X is your longest straight.
Well, what's my longest straight?
You have a straight of 1 currently, because you have a 1, 4, and 4. You don't have any 3s or 2s or 5s. So.
That's not so bad.
So it gets +1/+0, so it's a 3/3 haste. I mean, hey, that's fine. Reasonable. Nothing to complain about.
Yeah.
Alright, you going to attack them?
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to equip this gun here.
Equip the gun?
Yep.
Who are you equipping it to?
I'm going to equip it to...
The Hooligan or the Courser?
Yes, the Hooligan here.
Sure, makes sense.
Yep, and I need to set the counters here. There we go. Alright.
Alright, so you're removing a counter to give him +1/+0?
Yep, absolutely.
So you gotta
3/3
tap a
and
mana.
3/3.
You gotta tap a mana for that, Abby.
I did.
Alright, there we go. Okay, good. So you're finally coming in for attacks then?
Yep, coming in for beats.
Okay.
Big sticks.
Well, and then, are you pairing your guys?
Of course.
So whenever it becomes paired, you untap your creatures.
Ooh.
So, let's see here. We have 1, 2, 3 coming at us, then 1, 2, 3 from its straight, 4. So that's a total of 7 damage. So let me think here. So we could play Ghostly Presence and block just to save ourselves 5 life here, which I'm thinking about doing, and I'm thinking about does seem like a little bit of a waste of Ghostly Presence just to use it to gain some life. But the thing is I'd rather I think if we draw land, we're going to be tapping out pretty much every turn. So, but at the same time, I don't know. We're going to activate this guy, and I'd rather keep him alive. Yeah, okay, we'll just take it. So we'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
All right, all set?
Yep, your turn.
So the reason we did that is because, this guy, when he becomes renowned, we're going to exile something, and then if Abbey manages to kill it, then I'd rather be able to bring it back and exile it something again. So it just seems like a better way of doing things than just trying to gain some life. So we'll play Boomtown here, gain 1 life. And do we have anything we want to play pre-combat for any reason? I don't think so. So we'll go ahead and attack. Attack for 3 in the air.
Sure.
Alright, so that gives our Winged Constable renown. So we will add a green counter. And then we will exile your highest E Courser. So can you throw that guy over here? Alright, cool. And then I'll just attach him to the Winged Constable, so that way we can see he's exiled. And let's see here. So we have 5 mana. Yep, I think we're just going to play the First Fist Elders, or First Feather Elders, lose a life from our land, and pass turn to Abbey.
Alright, here we go.
So this way we can still continue our attack in the air, and we don't have Ghostly Presence up. Maybe we should have just used it when we had the chance to save some life, be at a higher life total, but we'll see what happens. Alright, so you're attacking with your 2/3?
Yep.
Yeah, as much as I don't really want to, I think we kind of just have to, don't want to attach. I think we just kind of have to block here, trade them off, so.
Ah, you've activated my trap card.
Oh no, what do you have? So it's 4 mana for...
Mantle of the Revolution!
Ooh, Mantle of Revolution, so that's the reflex mechanic, means you can cast it as though it had flash, so that gives your enchanted creature +2/+0 and first strike. Oh god. Alright.
Yep, so we got a 4/3 with first strike.
So yeah, it's a 4/3 with first strike, and yep, that kills my guy.
Alright,
dead. Cool. Alright, you got anything else? You all set?
Nope. I think that's good.
Alright. So that wasn't a great turn for us, but we'll see what happens. We got a Lawbringer, just 2 mana 2/2, whatever. Let's see. Is there anything we want to do pre-combat? I don't think so, so we'll attack for 4 in the air.
Sure.
Alright, then second main, if we have 2 creatures in the graveyard, and if we play our Death Cheater, then we'll have a straight of 2 because we have a 3 and a 4, but we'll have to pay a life. We could just arrest this. If we arrest that, and then we could play the Lawbringer, that seems like the safer thing to do. Although we do have, then we would have this guy to chump block this guy. So it's either we basically play this guy, get back our 2 creatures, and we chump block with this thing, because this thing can do quite a bit of damage to us. Right now it's a 4/3, and it can remove 5 counters, which would almost kill us if Abbey has anything else. So then if Abbey has a removal spell for that, then we're in trouble. But if she has a removal spell for Arrest, so I think we'll just play it a little safe here. We'll cast Arrest. We'll attach it to the Hooligan, so it can't attack or block or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will pay a life. And we will cast our Lawbringer. So, and then we'll end the turn. So, the reason, again, we did that, we could have got back 2 guys with Death Cheater, but we have 2 3s in play, so I'm not really worried about us not being able to do that later. And this way, Abbey has to have an answer for Arrest and the Lawbringer for her to get in for serious damage this turn, so. Oh, whoa, what is this? So 5 mana for Kairi Warchief, so that's Abbey's rare, has Warband. Whenever 2 creatures you control become paired, put a +1/+1 counter on both of them. So not doing too much, because this guy can't really attack currently, but whatever.
Alright, yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so we will untap, draw.
Oh, this is such a tight game.
It is a tight game. Ooh, see you in hell, very nice. So if we somehow get in for everything, if we remove this, we still only get in for 6, we don't win, so not really too interested in that. We could just attack with everything and then see you in hell on this, and we basically be sacrificing this to destroy the Warchief. Not exactly sure if that's what we want to do though. So yeah, let's just attack in the air for 4, see what happens.
Alright, I will take that 4.
Alright, take 4, sounds good. And I guess now it's about time for us to go ahead and cast our Death Cheater. So we lose a life from the land, Death Cheater comes into play. We have a straight of 3 and, 2, 3, and 4, so we can return 3 creatures from our graveyard, but we only have 2. So we will get Nimbus Hog and First Feather Elders back to our hand. And that's about it. Pass turn to Abbey.
Oh, brutal, man. That's brutal.
It's brutal, yeah. That's we didn't see a lot of the straight mechanic really working out in the blue-black kind of control deck. But here, it's just, when this guy comes into play, you always have a straight of 1. So you're always going to get back at least 1. But just having the bonus of being able to get back 2 or 3 creatures, that's pretty great. So Abbey has Centaur Desperado. So when it enters the battlefield, target creature gets +2/+2. Are you going to give that to your Warchief?
Of course.
It also has Reflex, so it's kind of interesting that you're casting at sorcery speed. Alright, you got a plan or something?
It's totally fine. Alright.
Okay.
Yes, and then I have a sorcery here that's going to help me out as well.
Alright, what do you got?
Bathe in Dragonfire!
Oh, no.
Yes.
So I assume you're killing my Constable so you get back your 3/3, or what are you going to do?
Yes, I'm going to do this to your Constable because I want my creature back.
Yep, makes sense. It also diminishes our air assault, only coming in for 2 instead of 4. Yikes, that's a pretty good comeback right there. Jeez.
Yes. And then, so my Warchief has +2/+2, so I am going to go to my attack phase and feel free to block.
So that's 5 damage.
Yep, straight to the face.
Alright, so let's see here. We could chump block with like Death Cheater. If we don't, how are we going to win? So we can play...
You're not.
We can play Nimbus Hog next turn, which will let us tap down the Warchief so Abbey can't attack with it. Or we could just take... Is there any... I'm trying to think if there's a way for us to win next turn. So if we just take the 5 here, is there a way for us to get in for enough damage to win? So... Because we could play the Nimbus Hog, tap down one of these blockers, then we could get in for 1, 2, 3, 4. But that's just not quite enough. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're just going to take the 5. And are you all set, Abbey, after that?
Oh, I'm good. Oh, yes.
Okay, and the reason we did that is because...
You took 5, right?
Yeah, down to 3.
Alright.
The reason we did that is because if we have a way to, like... If we draw a land or something, or a way to also deal with another creature, then we can just attack for lethal and win. And we can still chump block pretty much any time. So I think it just plays a little bit more to the things that are in our deck to let us win. And, well, what did we draw here? Hang. Destroy target creature that's 2 or more creature types. So we have a Centaur Warrior and a Centaur Scout. So what we can do here is first we will cast See You in Hell. Choose 2 target creatures. We will choose your Centaur Desperado and your Hyesti Courser.
Right.
And then we will cast Hang to destroy your Centaur Desperado.
Okay.
So we hang your Centaur Desperado, right? It dies.
Yep.
Boom. And then because that died, because of See You in Hell, the Hyesti Courser dies, and then we attack for 6.
Ooh, brutal! And that's the game right there.
So yeah, I'm glad we didn't chump block there, because then we would have only attacked Abbey down to 1, and we might have still won the game from there, but, I think we just put ourselves in a position to be able to have the highest chance of winning the game next turn.
I'm pissed. I want to win the next one now.
Alright, cool. So yeah, so those were just some exhibition games that we did to just kind of, for Abbey and you, the viewer, to get familiar with kind of the mechanics and the commons and some of the uncommons of the set. So what we're going to do next is we're going to do a sealed deck. So we're going to get a sealed pool, and we're going to build a deck, and we'll see how it works. And use our...
You'll seal how it works?
We'll use our newfound Lorado knowledge to hopefully build the strongest deck possible.
Yeah.
See you then.